Success is a habit. So I used to think, mostly in my early 20s, that it was about me, that I was succeeding because it was something I was doing. And yes, my energy, my hustle, all that matters. It counts, right? But we probably give ourselves a bit too much credit. My mother told me she loved me every day of my life. If you know my story, you know that that's true. You've heard me say it before. But I never really thought about that in a deeper sense. My father he was a great businessman in the sense of hustle, but not in the sense of financial literacy. So I didn't model my dad on financial literacy. I didn't model my dad on what he did after he worked, because he went and partied and hung out. And I modeled my mother, which was about doing the work and staying focused. And when I was with my mother yesterday, with 4 generations in our family, my mother, me, my nephew, and his daughter, I noticed something incredible. Going vertical and then going horizontal with my brother and sister. All of us own a home. All of us got as much education as we can shove down our throats. All of us had loving parents with self-esteem poured into us. So we had self-esteem and confidence. All of us are obsessed with the world and exposure. We've all traveled, so we don't have a limited view of the world. All of us are inclusive versus exclusive in our view of the world. All of us got the language on money to varying degree. Some of us more than others, but we all understand basically how money works. Thank you, Mom. We're all curious and obsessed with learning. My great niece, who's 3 years old, speaks 3 languages: Russian, Spanish, and English. She doesn't speak them fluently, of course, but she speaks them. I mean, most people who are, 43, not 3, can't speak 1 language. And it dawned on me that, and we had a couple business owners that are in that group, and my uncle was a business owner, and my dad was a business owner, my mother was a part-time business owner. My mother made her 9 to 5 and answered 5 to 9, so she worked 9 to 5 at an hourly job. But then when she wanted to buy a house, she had her 5 to 9 gig, a hustle, making handicrafts with my sister. That's how she paid for the down payment of the house. By the way, here's a little trick for you. If you're a 2-parent family, my mother was a 1-parent family, she did this, but if you're a 2-parent family, one of you work and you use your income from that work to pay all your bills and your living expenses. The other spouse works and uses that money to invest in the future. It's about making money and building wealth. Making money is what you do today, and you'll spend it today or tomorrow. Building wealth is what you do in your sleep. Education, entrepreneurship, small business creation, investing in stocks, bonds, things like that. They pay a dividend, they compound. That's what you do when you sleep. That's building wealth. One of your paychecks is on building income. The other one is on building wealth. And what my mother did, she was just one paycheck and one person. She made sure that she was delivering an income during the day, taking care of her family, and building wealth at night. And she bought and sold 5 homes. She's financially independent. She's credit score of 876. I didn't know even though it went that high. She worked an hourly job and is financially independent, literally independent, paid for a house for cash, bought a home, sold it, bought another home, sold that house, and then bought another home less value than the house that she sold, meaning that she sold a home for $400,000, bought another home for $200,000, paid for the new home in cash. That was just smart. Most people would leverage up, keep leveraging up. She's like, why? This is enough home for me, and I own it free and clear, no mortgage. And then she was able to then use that plus insurance and other things to continue to build wealth at an hourly job. My dad owned a business, but didn't get the memo, right? He didn't have the same tools my mother did. And as a result of that, my dad made it but couldn't keep it. So the more the more money he made, the broker we got. He spent $1, make $1, spent $1.50. My dad ended up living with me, and I took care of him the last 15 years of his life. But he was a business owner for 54 years. So my dad's family didn't have that memo. My mother's family did. Together, I get the benefit of all that. But my point to you is success is a habit. So you can't go partying 3 nights a week. You can't do drugs 4 nights a week. You can't be flossing off and chilling and thinking business is busyness and get over. You can't think that you're making money and getting paid and somehow you're building wealth. Success is a habit. Credit scores are part of that success habit. Credit score is a part of that success habit. It's what I keep talking to you about. Credit scores, credit scores, credit scores. So I want you to go to Operation Hope and get the training that they provide for free. I want you to get your credit score up to 700 because that's part of mastering this game, right? I want you to then decide that you want to become an owner of yourself, of your life, of a home, of a small business, of a stock portfolio, of at the very least your brand. Right? That's another thing that we're all obsessed about in my family. We're obsessed about managing our brand. Brand as a mother. Valentina, the wife of my nephew, she's managing her brand as a mother. She's very serious about it. Adam's a manager of a grocery store chain. At a grocery store chain, he's managing that brand and what people think about him, his professional skills, all that stuff. I'm an entrepreneur. Everybody's got different skill sets, right? But you got to manage your brand. If you don't, somebody will manage it for you. Success is a habit. Get in the habit of taking your life back every single day. Go to Operation Hope. Go to one of our Hope Inside locations. Take your life back. John Hope Bryant, Civil Rights Movement. I'm out. Peace and light.